In this session, we are going to discuss some problems based on circles. Let's watch the video carefully. Question number 1. The radius of a circle is 13 centimeter and length of one of its chords is 24 centimeter. Find the distance of the chord from the center. Okay. So radius and one of the chord is given. Let us take the chord AB having length 24 centimeter and its radius. So draw or join OA or AB. Now listen, draw a line from the center to the chord. We know that we can draw this line as a perpendicular line. Okay, perpendicular line. So we have a theorem, a perpendicular line drawn from the center to the chord bisects the chord. So each of these distances is equal to 12, half of 24. Let us take this point as C. Definitely triangle ACO becomes a right angle triangle. Okay, ACO is a right angle triangle. See here, our question is what is the distance of the chord from the center? So OC is the distance of the chord from the center. So in the right angle triangle ACO we can apply Pythagoras theorem. Therefore hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. From here find OC square. So OC square is equal to OA square minus AC square. Now OA is radius of the circle. It is given in the question, that is 13. So 13 square minus 12 square. 13 square is 169. 12 square is 144. It is equal to 25. Okay, 25. So what is OC? OC is equal to root of 25, that is 5. So distance of the chord from the center is 5 centimeter. Okay. Question number 2. In figure ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So listen, A, B, C, D. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral in which AB extended to F. So extend AB to a point F and BE. This is BE. BE is parallel to DC. Okay. If we extend this line, you can see this BE line is parallel to DC. If angle FBE is equal to 20 degree, FBE, this angle is given 20 degree, and angle DAB is equal to 95 degree, DAB, this angle is 95 degree, then find angle ADC. We need to find this angle ADC. Okay, so this is our question. So listen, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. In this cyclic quadrilateral, angle A is 95 degree. So what is angle C? Because in a cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles are supplementary, or sum of these two angles equal to 180 degree. So definitely angle C is 180 minus 95 degree, that is equal to 85 degree. Okay, because of ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Now listen, this line BE and DC are parallel lines, isn't it? DE and BC are parallel lines. What about these two angles? Angle C and angle EBC. Okay, angle C and angle EBC. Because of these two parallel lines, these two angles are so formed are alternate angles, isn't it? And we know alternate angles are equal, and therefore this angle is equal to 85 degree. Angle EBC is equal to 85 degree. What is the reason? Alternate pairs of angles are equal. Okay, alternate angles are equal. So EBC is 85, EBF is 20. So what is the total angle CBF? What is the total angle CBF? Total angle CBF is equal to angle CBE plus angle FBE. Sum of these two angles equal to the total angle CBF. So angle CBE is 85 degree. Angle FBE is 20 degree. Therefore 85 plus 20 is equal to 105 degree. Total is 105. If it is 105, what about this angle? Angle ABC. Okay, angle ABC. Listen, angle ABC and angle CBF. These two angles are linear pairs. Therefore, their sum is equal to 180 degree. Isn't it? By linear pair axiom. Okay. So, this angle is 105. So, what is angle ABC? 180 minus 105. 180 minus 105 is 75 degree. Angle ABC is same as angle B. Angle B is equal to 75 degree. If angle B is 75 degree, then what is angle D? Angle D or angle ADC. Listen, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Therefore, opposite angles are supplementary. If one angle is 75 degree, so what is angle D? 180 minus 75 degree. That is 105 degree. Okay. Angle ADC is equal to 105 degree. Now, we can verify whether our answer is correct or not. It is a cyclic quadrilateral or a quadrilateral, and therefore sum of all the four angles equal to 360 degree. That is 95 plus 105 plus 85 plus 75. Okay, 95 plus 105 is equal to 200. 85 plus 75 is equal to 160. So total 360. Okay. Question number 3. In the figure, chord AB of circle with the center O is produced to C such that BC is equal to OP. CO is joined and produced to meet the circle in D. If angle ACD is equal to Y, angle AOD is equal to X, then show that X is equal to 3Y. So, okay. So, we can construct the figure. In the figure, chord AB, already figure is given. If figure is not given, we are able to construct the or form the figure as per the given conditions in the question. Okay. So listen, chord AB of a circle with the center O. So this is center O. Draw a chord AB. So this is our chord AB. Is produced to a point C. So extend the line AB to a point C such that BC is equal to OB. So OB distance is equal to BC distance. Suppose this is the point C. Okay. So OB and BC. OB and BC are equal. Now CO is joined. So join CO and produced to meet the circle in D. So CO is produced. Produced means extend to meet the circle in D. If angle ACD is equal to Y. So angle ACD, this angle is Y. Angle AOD is equal to X. So join AO. So AOD. This is angle X. Show that X equal to 3y. So this is our figure. Okay. We need to prove X equal to 3y. So look at the figure. See here, OB and BC are equal, isn't it? OB and BC are equal. So OBC is an isosceles triangle. Therefore, what is this angle? This angle is equal to y, isn't it? This angle is equal to y because angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So angle BOC is equal to angle BCO is equal to y. Okay, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Now listen, this angle ABO. Can you say the angle ABO? Listen, angle ABO is the exterior angle, isn't it? Exterior angle of the triangle OBC. Okay, ABO is the exterior angle of triangle OBC. So by exterior angle theorem, angle ABO is equal to sum of the remote interior angles, that is y plus y. Y plus y is equal to 2y. So angle ABO is equal to 2y. Okay. Now look at the triangle AOB. See, in triangle AUB, OB and OA, these two sides are equal, isn't it? What is the reason? OB and OA are equal because of both are radii, radius of the circle. Okay. Now, if these two sides are equal, then what is this angle? Angle OAB. What is angle OAB? Angle OAB is equal to 2y because of, again, the same theorem, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So it is 2y. Okay. Now consider the triangle OAC. OAC. So naturally this angle X forms an exterior angle of the triangle OAC, isn't it? X is the exterior angle of the triangle OAC. So by exterior angle theorem, exterior angle is equal to the sum of remote two interior angles, that is 2y plus y. 2y plus y is equal to 3y. So x equal to 3y. This is our required proof. Okay. So first we need to consider this triangle OBC. Already this angle is given. So this angle is equal to y because angles opposite to equal sides are equal. In the question it is given that OB and BC are equal and therefore angle BOC is equal to y. Now apply exterior angle theorem for this triangle. So this angle forms an exterior angle and therefore angle B is equal to sum of these two angles. Y plus y is equal to 2y. Now consider this triangle AOB. Here OA and OB are radii of the circle, therefore these two sides are equal. If these two sides are equal, then these two angles are equal because of angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Okay, 2y because these two angles are equal. Now listen, AOC triangle, AOC, and angle X is the exterior angle of this triangle AOC. So by exterior angle theorem, exterior angle X equal to sum of remote two interior angles, that is 2y plus y. So x equal to 3y. Okay. So write and study each and every questions described in this session and also attend the test paper. Okay.